Hey guys, how you doing? I wanted to do a video on my favorite houseplants. Um, I have so many houseplants that I'm not going to put it to top 5 or top 10. I'm just going to show you my favorites. And I was getting them all down, doing maintenance, watering, misting this morning. And I figured while I had a few of them down that I would show them to you. So I'm going to start off with the ones that are hanging that I don't want to move, or that I can't move because they are just too awkward. And the first one is my Cebu Blue Philodendron. I love this plant. It has grown very, very well for me. I just recently repotted her a couple days ago, and because she was really, really root bound, and I poked her up about a couple inch pot bigger. Her roots were huge, so I made that decision. But she grows beautifully. I grow her in a west window, but right now I have her in a south window. I just moved her to the south window. I hope you guys can see the lighting is let me see, not turning my light on didn't really help, but that is my Cebu Blue. She has grown fantastic for me over the winter. My next house plant is my Purple Passion. I love this plant. She does great for me. I have her kind of in a corner of a south and west window. And this is just for winter. You know, in the summertime, my plants will not be in a south window like this. These plants. But she is gorgeous. I love her. If you go over to Caleb's channel, he has the best Purple Passion plants. That his Purple Passions are just amazing. I hope someday that mine looks like his. My next plants that are my favorite are, of course, my philodendrons. This here is I think this is my Congo Rojo. She is beautiful. She has grown a lot for me, and I just absolutely love her. She has more new growth coming out right there and right here. She is a beautiful, beautiful plant. Love her. This is my Philodendron Finale. Also another beautiful plant. Has grown very well for me. This is a new leaf. That's a new leaf. She's got another one coming out. Whoops. Right here. Another beautiful plant that I absolutely love. I keep these guys all in a south window. This is my newest. She is my Philodendron Red Emerald. And I just absolutely love her. Let me see if I can make the lighting any better. And I cannot. Now, she was just a cutting. I got her maybe a week ago. I planted her directly into dirt, soil, whatever. I keep her soil moist at all times to get her roots going. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant, and I absolutely love her. Alright, I'm going to move over here, and my other philodendron, Salome. I love this plant. I have another one right up there that is smaller, and then I have another one in my grow room. But this plant, she majorly gets light from a west window, plus my grow lights when they are on. This plant has grown very good for me. I have not repotted her yet, but I'm just totally in love with this. Philodendrons, I think, are my favorite plants. Alright, my other favorite plant is my Boston Fern. She lives over here. She is in a north window right here. She does not get a whole lot of light from that north window, but she also gets light coming in from a west window and my grow light. My next plant is this here plant that I got not long ago. I got her on clearance. It is a Calathea. Now, she was one plant. I had to repot her, but I did not have a pot big enough, so now she is 2 plants until I can find a bigger pot, and then I will probably put her back together. And this is the name of her Calathea luberescii. And she is a gorgeous plant. She has put out a lot of new growths, and she is just gorgeous. She moves around a lot. This is my, let's see if I can find her tag, because I always forget her name. Kamille. Dieffenbachia Kamille. She has grown really great for me, and I love this plant. She is gorgeous. She has grown a lot. And she just sits, along with my Calathea, she sits quite a ways away from a west window, kind of in a corner, with my big aloe, one of my big aloes, and my vase plant. But they get a lot of light, and I have supplemental light right here for, you know, really bad days when the sun is not shining. Alright, I'm going to go over here to my table. My next favorite plant is my Philodendron Brazil. I love this plant. She has really been my very top favorite. This plant has grown a lot for me, and I just recently also repotted her like 2 days ago. I got her in a much bigger pot that was very needed. She was very root bound. I believe she's in a 10-inch pot right now. Okay, my Marantha, my lemon lime Marantha. This plant is also in my very top favorite plants. She's gorgeous. She grows just really crazily for me. As you can see, she has all kinds of new growth. I swear every time I look at this plant, she's putting on new growth. And she's just amazing. This is part of my Brazil. As you can see, she is growing like crazy too. She's got all kinds of new growth coming out on her. This plant is a new plant that I just got, and I haven't showed her to you guys yet. This is a Transcendia, I can't never say it, that I just ordered from a grower out of Florida that I got off eBay. And she is so tall. She's got all kinds of new babies coming off of her. Here's one, there's one, that's a baby. She's got more down in here. I was not sure how to pot this plant up when I got her, but I think she is just gorgeous. Here's more babies. And when these growths get bigger and get taller, I'm going to put her into a tall pot and really plant her down. And she's got babies all over her. So I'm really, really happy with this plant. My next plant is, whoops, sorry guys. My next plant is my newest begonia that I just got. I love, love, love this plant. This begonia is gorgeous. I have a lot of begonias, but I will have to say, out of all of my begonias that I have, she is my favorite. Oh, I forgot to say, my Brazil, she sits just on my coffee table all the time. So she's getting west, south, light. My Maranta, she hangs up there in my north window. That's where she sits. This here Transcandia, I have her hanging in a west window. She hangs up there. And my begonia plant hangs in my south window right there. So she gets lots of great light. I have my begonias are either in a south window or west window. Like that begonia right there is a west window. But yes, this here begonia is my next favorite plant. I just love her. She's got all kinds of new growths coming out. I also just repotted her. She needed to be repotted, and I'm glad that I repotted her because her roots were going nuts. There's some more new growth. She's got a couple of leaves that were damaged when I first got her, but this plant has really, really taken off. See, she's got all kinds of new growth in here. She is just gorgeous. Alright, my next favorite plant. This is a plant that there are so many different names for this plant that I cannot ever keep up with it. I also just repotted her. I think that she is either a silver Ann pothos, a silk pothos, satin pothos, I don't know. And totally, really, honestly, I kind of care, but kind of over it. But she is gorgeous. She also hangs in a west window. And I just also repotted her into a bigger 10-inch pot. She was very, very root bound. I was noticing some leaves were yellowing, and I knew that I was not overwatering her, and I knew that she was not getting too much sun or not enough light. So I dumped her out of her pot, and sure enough, she was root bound. So I just love her. She is gorgeous. She's also got all kinds of new growth. She's got a vine wanting to climb up this way. She's got more new growth coming right here. More here. In here. I mean, she is just, this is really one gorgeous plant. She lives in a west window. Okay, the last of my favorites are, this is another new one that I got with my Transcandia. This is a white butterfly. I ordered her from eBay off of a Florida grower. And I just love, I've been looking for the white butterfly everywhere, and I finally found one. Very happy with this plant. She lives also in a west window. My Philodendron Mankins. I love this plant. This was actually two smaller plants that I put together, and it has just taken off. She's got all kinds of new growth coming out. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I'm just totally in love. She's gorgeous. I cannot wait to see what she is going to do in the summertime. I just can only imagine. Alright. My next favorite plant is my silver lace fern. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous fern. She's got all kinds of new growths coming up right here. Look at this. She is just reaching. Now she is also in a west window, but she lives on the shelf in front of these other plants. So she gets a little bit of sun, but nothing, you know, hot right now or anything that's long term in my west window. Great plant, very thirsty plant, high humidity. My next favorite plant is this beautiful fern. She is a, oh my god, her name just totally went out of my head. Oh Lord. Look at her. She is gorgeous. And she has gotten a lot bigger for me since I've had her. And I haven't had her that long. Now, why can't I remember her name? Maidenhair. Sorry, guys. She's a Maidenhair Fern. She is very, very pretty. I absolutely love her. She has really gotten a lot bigger. Now, I put her... A little hint for you guys that have problems with ferns. Now this was just an experiment. I really don't have a whole lot of problems with ferns because I've always had ferns. I mean, I've killed a few in my day, don't get me wrong, at all. But this was an experiment because I had a orchid pot, or a violet pot, and the Maidenhair Fern, it has always been one that I've killed. They like a lot of water, a lot of humidity. They like their soil to be moist all the time, just like a regular fern. But I noticed that the silver lace and the Maidenhair Fern really, really like moist soil. So what I did with her is I put her into this violet pot so that the water... Now, I have not fed her or given her a drink yet today. But see, well, there's a little bit of water in there. But so far, that has been working very good for me. My other one, which I have that plant sitting on top of it right now, she's in a terrarium. And I don't know how well she's working out in that terrarium for me, but I'm going to keep her in there a little bit longer. But anyways, my last favorite plant is my Crocodile Fern. I love her. She is gorgeous. I just love the markings on it. I'm after a tiger Boston fern. I've seen them around a couple times, but didn't really want to order a fern in the wintertime, so I'll hold off. I'll find one eventually. But this Crocodile Fern, I just got her, I believe she was part of my birthday haul. A birthday haul plant. Yes, she was. And she has grown quite a bit for me. So, another plant that seems to like a lot of high humidity, a lot of water. But like this here is a new leaf. That's a new leaf. And she's done pretty well for me. Now, I do have her in terracotta, which usually I do not recommend terracotta for a fern. A fern needs to be in a plastic home because they like to hold the moisture. And if you are already a person that does not like to water or can't water like your plants need, never put your ferns in terracotta. Keep them in plastic. But like this one, I put a little dish under her. That way I can hold water in the bottom of her pot for her. So, and she lives right there also and is right next to my humidifier. So yeah, guys, those are my favorite houseplants, and the little bit of care that I give them. And if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask. I'll try to answer them as best I can. And I got a couple more videos that I'm thinking about doing. I want to do one on begonia care. I want to do one on philodendron care. I know a lot of people have problems with begonias. I know a lot of people have problems with ferns. I have pretty much already did a care video on ferns, but I will do another one if somebody, you know, wants me to do that. But anyways, there are my favorite houseplants. And I'm sure those... Oh, I forgot this little new spider plant that I got. I think it's a Hawaiian one, but I'm not sure. She is also one of my very favorites. She was also in my birthday haul, and she has grown a lot for me. So, alright guys, I am going to let you go. Not take up any more of your time. And I will talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Bye.